never been afraid of darkness. It's always been my friend. I hold it near and it taught me to the best.
The Belfry I wrote as kind of an answer to we'll play a really great festival or something, and a really great theater gig, and then at our level we'll play anything we can play, and so that, then we'll maybe the very next night we might just be playing in a bar or something, which we love just as much for different reasons. But there's things that annoy all of us about certain things that annoy all of us about obviously bar gigs and stuff like that, where everybody's just you're very involved with the crowd, and they're all drinking, and it's a different atmosphere than just shut up and listen atmosphere, and there's certain kind of sing-songy songs that are requested over and over again, and we generally just won't play them, or don't know them. But the Belfry, I remember we had a certain song that I actually enjoy the song. It's just, people ask us to play it all the time, and we've never played it, and we don't play it, and occasionally we've gone into it to appease people or something. But and I was just kind of frustrated one night, and I started singing that tune in my head. I'll be gone, I'll be gone, I'll be gone. And I wrote it as kind of a sing-songy, song as an answer to that. And lyrically, I was thinking about, after I had that chorus that I just couldn't kind of get out of my head or relieve myself from it. We were coming back from Tennessee, and we were passing close to where Jeff Buckley drowned. And that night when I got home, he dropped off from the band, I was just thinking about Buckley, and that was who was on my mind when I started writing those lyrics. And then that passed along, and I started thinking about Otis, and just fallen heroes that were kind of victims of their own craft.
The Belfry, to me, it just reminds me of a great drunken Pogues, ballad anthem. It's like an anthem, and I think it's a good demonstration of Davin and my roots. Growing up playing in bars or in pubs. That's like a lot of bands, that's where we got our start. So the song is kind of emblematic of the lifestyle, and also the essential root of why any true musician does what they do, and that's to make music and to try to be remembered for their music. So and it also kind of smiles on death, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't. It's kind of a lighthearted, something that's good for everybody to sing and to take part of into singing, especially if you're at a bar or at a pub or in a place that is conducive to nurturing and producing true artists.
Just a Name, I wrote kind of in a transitional phase romantically in my life, and it was it's kind of about the being in your 20s and not always being able to distinguish love from lust, and kind of coming to a cynical conclusion at that point in your life that maybe there's no real love available when you really have it at your fingertips as lust, and forgiving yourself for feeling that way and coming to that conclusion, I guess, is that's kind of the dynamic and the whole point of that song.
Just the name is just, I sing that song over and over again in my head, and it just makes me so sleepy and so happy, and it just takes me to a wonderful place.
Just a foolish claim.
The letter, there's a lot of different stories behind it because it was a long process in which it got written, but Casey Crogan, obviously my drummer, he, one night we were driving from Virginia to North Carolina or something, and he had this line in his head, I read the love letter of another and now I'm afraid I'm in love with the other. And that was the spark that created the whole song, and it was just, you know, you could kind of go anywhere with that whole story, and there was a lot of other influence that came about over the next couple months, really. That song got written piece by piece, and it finally came together to be the letter, and all started with, yeah, like I said, Casey's line.
The letter was one of those songs that I really tried forcing Davin to play, and I think that in its infancy, it was, I think it was even like a kind of a country song, two-step song when we first started playing it, and then we got in the studio to record it. We slowed it down a little bit and opened it up and turned it into just a groovier feel, kind of more of a jazzier feel on it. And when we do it live, you can hear that too as well, with Chip Jones on guitar playing it. So it's been interesting to see that one change. And on the record, I thought it, you know, we were all really happy with the way it turned out. So hope you enjoy it.
Telephone lines. I was living out